Okay, so as you can see here, I've got the exhaust laid out for you. One on the left here is an XCR 600 pipe, which is a triple single sled. And this was the one that came on the sled. It's a 96 650 RXL pipe. Now, this is also a triple single. Granted, it's a 650 versus a 600, but hey, thought it was worth a shot. Now, as you can see, and I knew this off the rip before picking this one up secondhand, that the length of the neck here is much longer than the length of the neck on this one. And this is the 600, this is the 650. Also, the mounting point for the muffler to the expansion chamber is at a 90-degree angle, and your mounting spring point is here at the top. Whereas the XLTs that are monos and mono blocks, as well as the, I don't know what the other term is for the single triple jugs, but the XLTs and the XCRs that have this pipe all have a shorter yoke and a different mounting point for the springs and that little mounting pad point there. Also, there is a slight difference in pitch, as you can see here. See, with this 650 pipe. Listen, back up. So, the problem is these 650s, they only made them from 90, 91 up to 97. And then they stopped making them, and they all have their own special pipe. Now, this one over here is the one that was on the sled originally. This is the bottom side of it, and this is the problem that a lot of them have, is that there's all of this corrosion. There was a thin piece of material over the top of this that I ground down, and it collected all of the moisture and snow, and if it was road ridden to the trail, like up at a local property, then it's going to capture all that salt and grime under there and just pits it right through. I did have some shops take a look at it, so I don't do any in-house welding at the moment, but they said it was well over the value of the project to put the man hours and material into it. So that's when I initially started on the manhunt for different pipes. I couldn't find any of these on eBay or anything of that nature, so then that's when I tried that pipe. Didn't have much success with it mating up properly and having gaps and fuel air mixture issues, and didn't want to damage anything, so just parked it. And then went to a show earlier in the year, and this bad boy was sitting in a pile of pipes just like this one, and picked it up for the cheap. Tried to explain to the guy what was going on with it and for him to look out for those style pipes, because you could probably fetch a little more coin for them because of how rare they are. So luckily this one, it did have a muffler attached to it, and the muffler was rotted all to hell. That's why I don't have a muffler for this 96. I went with that Todd Klein over there, which I love to death. Excellent craftsmanship, well worth the value. As you can see, it's in great condition. I just gave it a good sand down, and then bought a rattled can of ceramic coat for it and sprayed it on there, and put about 300 miles on it, and it baked it and did a good job. So